It's time for movie news. So the Batman took in an estimated $128 million over the weekend, which is by far the best of our young year so far, but still not really close to Spider-Man something Homes $260 million opening weekend in December, but still quite good. I'm surprised it made that much, honestly. Not that like people aren't saying it's great, but just because.
The reviews are really good. I think if the reviews going in weren't as good, I think it would have made less than half of that. But every review is like, this movie's awesome. So that's certainly helping it along.
It makes sense for sure. Some of that $128 million, how much of it is skewed? Because AMC was testing at high prices for new releases, starting with pricing. Batman, where they were charging $1.50 extra as opposed to other movies that were already in theaters. So my question to you, who has a mouthful of food now, which might take you a second to finish, why are movie theaters trying to die? Why would you do this? Like, secretly increase the price of popcorn by like 50 cents. People are like, we're here, we're gonna get it anyway, but movie prices, and then be like, oh hey, we're changing prices by like just for movies that just came out. Why?
Oh, you want to see this thing? Fuck you.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. They're like, you could wait, it'll be cheaper too. Like, I don't know. Apparently they've been doing this in Europe already.
Yeah, to me, it's never made sense, the intentional trying to price people out. Like, realistically, like, right now, people are paying like a shitload of money for gas. And I know it doesn't cost more to get the film over to you. You're getting that shit digitally.
After like the past 2 years, they had to like, people are coming to theaters again, let's charge them more because they'll love that. I don't get it. It just seems like a really bad timing for something like this too. Beetlejuice 2 is apparently going to get made with Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder though, but also, reboots many years later. Yay.
Yeah, they always are great, right?
There's been a good one though, right? Not reboots, but I mean like sequels that are super late. Has there been a good one?
I can't think of one.
The only one I can think of is The Matrix because it was the most recent that I can think of. And it was not great.
We're not calling that good by any stretch. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't mad I watched it. But have I had a desire to watch it
Matrix?
Again?
Jesus, no.
I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I still don't think it was that. I don't think it was terrible.
I'd give it a 3 out of 14.
Okay, that's pretty low.
What do you think is going to happen in Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice
I gave my prediction online.
I don't know. Like, obviously, she owns the house, right? Yep.
She's gotta.
And then
maybe she's being forced to move for a reason.
She's selling the house, and some other young goth type person is gonna be moving in. So it's like a passing of the torch for Beetlejuice.
I'm assuming there's gonna be a torch passing, and I'm assuming he's also gonna be training the next Beetlejuice, and it's gonna be like Taylor Lautner or something. So we have a new Beetlejuice for Beetlejuice 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I don't know. What you think was gonna happen?
I think it's gonna be training a new Beetlejuice. Yeah. There's gonna be way more focus on Beetlejuice actually on screen than there was in the first movie. Because he's on the screen for like 7 minutes, if that.
He's the protagonist in Beetlejuice too.
Yeah,
he's changed his ways because he was very sexist, right? Not very, but
that character doesn't age well. I mean, unless they're gonna like Johnny Lawrence him.
I don't know what that
like
means.
They do with Cobra Kai.
Oh, okay.
They like basically train like the kids around Johnny Lawrence are like, dude, you don't say that. He's like, what? Another time, he's got a student who's like, I'm on the spectrum. He goes, I don't know what that means. Whatever it is, get off it.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe they'll do some of that with Beetlejuice. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And then it'll get like, people will be like, 1 star, woke as hell. They made Beetlejuice woke. There is no wide releases this week. The Adam Project comes out on Netflix this coming Friday, the 11th. And Turning Red comes out at Disney Plus that same day. which
the Adam Project looks entertaining.
That's it for movie stuff. It's TV news time. A little bit more news stuff here. I think maybe a similar amount. It's kind of a follow-up, kind of a TV news thing. John DiMaggio signed on to reprise his role as Bender in Futurama after what was probably a salary dispute.
Gotta be.
Yeah. But
somebody said he was basically RDJing it, or he's like, no, everybody needs to get paid more.
Yeah, he literally said that on Twitter.
Okay. He said that then.
Yeah.
Not somebody. He
Yeah, he specifically was like, everybody deserves more money for this. I think he went on like we as voice actors are underpaid for our work type thing, which is I'm pretty sure fairly true. This doesn't get me any more excited for Futurama. Really, I was like not going to be on board at all if he wasn't in it, but even him in it, like you said, I think they had a really good ending, and they probably should have just stuck with it. Yeah,
like unless you're going to do like,
I would love for them to make a new sci-fi animated show.
What I think they should do is maybe do like movie level, like 4 or 5 episode blocks that are like dropped into the middle of the series, maybe. So it's not after what's happened. It's like, oh, this is actually happening between here and here. It was like immediately after the dog episode.
Yeah, almost like whatever. Flashback style arcs.
Yeah, that would be better.
Continuing with TV stuff, a little news tidbit. HBO announced Euphoria is its second most popular show ever, behind Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
Have you seen the show? Your
house.
Wife likes the show a lot, right?
Likes?
What does that mean?
Loves, is obsessed with.
Really?
My God, yes.
Is it that deep? Like, is there enough to...
I don't love the show.
I've seen memes about like characters and stuff. I've never seen it. I feel like I need to watch it now, though.
I think you would dig it.
I feel like I've needed to watch it.
I don't.
Not because of this. I'm saying I need to watch it because it's the second most popular show. I've been like, all right, this show is very much like in the cultural zeitgeist, which is a phrase I usually fucking hate.
Mm-hmm.
I still kind of do, but it is though. You know, like everyone talks about it.
I've seen probably 4 or 5 episodes scattered about. The only episode I saw kind of like in order is season 2, episode 1, where like I watched out with my wife. She's like, "Do you want to watch this?" I was like, "Sure, I'll check it out." So I saw it at the same time everybody else did, like, you know, starting a new story arc, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Who's this person? What do they do? I don't trust this guy." No, he's really good. Okay, sure. So I kind of got caught up, and like, it's well written.
Okay.
It has a lot of like just like drug sadness, which has never been like the TV that I've chosen to enjoy. The reason it doesn't hit for me is the same reason that Breaking Bad doesn't hit for me.
Okay, I love Breaking Bad. It's probably my favorite TV show ever.
So I'm not saying Breaking Bad's a bad show. I'm just saying it didn't hit for me.
Yeah.
So Euphoria kind of hits those same beats for why I don't dig it.
Yeah.
But I can tell you the other day I was half paying attention while she was watching an episode, and the way that they told the story in that episode was like so very cool and very well done. Like I couldn't not, like, when the episode ended, I was like, that's the best episode of the show that I've seen. It's just so good.
Okay.
Like, you know, so it's legitimately good. It's just not for me.
All right.
Legitimately very good, I should say. It's just not for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. All of the Netflix Marvel shows, after being taken off of Netflix at the end of last month, are being put on Disney Plus March 16th.
Huge.
Disney Plus is also adding new parental controls to coincide with these shows. And then I wrote, wait, Disney Plus didn't have parental controls? Is that why they edited The Simpsons? I never knew that. That's very fucking stupid, dude. Like, how hard is it to implement that in your app? Did they really just want to release that thing so quickly it wasn't finished? The answer is yes.
In the United States, they were like, we have Hulu already, which doesn't exist overseas.
Okay.
And Disney in the United States has a much cleaner reputation of being like this pristine thing. So they're trying to make it like the PG-13 and lower level.
Yeah, I know overseas, right? Like Disney stuff is everything that's under the umbrella, right?
Yes. So there's no Hulu, but there's a parental control section called Star.
Okay.
Because I read about this like on Reddit threads talking about this stuff going to Disney Plus, and they're like, "Wait, you guys don't have Star? You guys don't have this? What you do?" And we're like, "No, we don't." And then there was like one country that's just not getting any of it, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I can't watch this anywhere.
I checked the list too because I was like, "Wait, they're putting The Punisher on Disney Plus?"
Oh yeah, the parental controls. It's a real thing. It's very exciting. So I thought they were gonna like just edit them to shit.
Yeah, I cannot believe they didn't have any parental controls though.
Yeah, I watched Free Guy last night, and there's an F-bomb pretty early in it, and I was like, Disney Plus F-bomb. Didn't expect that.
That's PG-13 though, right?
It is.
Yeah, you get one.
None of the other PG-13 movies have it, I don't think.
You get one F-bomb in PG-13s though, so that's probably like they're like, yeah, whatever.
It's true, and the kids hear it at school, but still,
much worse. I'm very excited because Desus and Mero come back Thursday. That's on Showtime. I don't know if it's that show you've ever seen, but I love it. It's on YouTube. Like they post some of the stuff on YouTube. You should check it out. I'll send you a link maybe like later this week. That same day is the premiere of Bust Down, which is a Peacock show about 4 coworkers at a casino that feel like they're in dead-end jobs. I'm assuming it's a comedy. But after Joe versus Carol, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Because I think this is also produced by Lorne Michaels, which I think was a producer on Joe versus Carol too. I'll check it out. The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray, which is a 6-episode adaptation of a very sad-sounding novel starring Samuel L. Jackson, premieres Friday the 11th on Apple Plus. And the second season of Upload on Amazon also comes out that same day, Friday. Which I want to check out. Have you seen that at all?
I have not.
It's a show. I'm pretty sure the premise is when you die or before you die, your consciousness is uploaded to some sort of cloud type thing, and you live there.
I feel like my wife watched it.
I kind of want to check. I heard it was like okay, but we're on to game news. Ah, motherfucker. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands has a demo now. Did you know that?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I did not. I was like, I have not tried it, but I will. Oh, and a funny but not funny story. The next couple of things are kind of funny but not funny. The second one's actually pretty funny. Activision Blizzard blamed their acquisition by Microsoft for failing to comply with the law requiring them to have another woman on their board by the end of 2021. They had it from the beginning of 2019, so 2 years to do so. Talks with Microsoft supposedly didn't begin until November of 2021. Because I think it announced like mid-January 2022 that they were being acquired by Microsoft.
Yeah.
This is, come on, man. This is like saying your teacher has you write a paper and they give you like weeks. And then with a day left, you get like a flat tire or something. And they're like, I couldn't write the paper. I got a flat tire. And it's like, dude, you had so long.
Yeah. Can you email it?
You easily could have done this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like were they literally waiting until the last 2 months? It's just ridiculous. Yes. Like this is why people are protesting. Stuff like this. And the fact that like when they tried to do the co-heads of Blizzard thing, the woman was being paid less than the man after the lawsuit by the state of California. It's just insane. Again, hopefully the acquisition by Microsoft like cleans this stuff up. I feel like they're going to do a lot more than they have been able to legally say they're going to do when they get into control. Like they can't be like, yeah, we're going to totally fire this guy. Because I'm pretty sure that's illegal to say. But I feel like they're totally going to fire this guy.
We're going to clean house to a very particular degree.
Yeah, they legally can't say that.
There will be some reorganization. Yeah, can they say that?
I don't think so either. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Plus, like, when it's not finalized, as far as stuff like that goes, I think that just jeopardizes the likelihood that it will get finalized. Because someone might be, you have to be like, oh, everything's going to be totally great. Everybody's going to be taken care of.
Yeah.
In one way or another.
Channels you'll have access to.
The last actual news story I have is Gabe Newell has banned NFTs from Steam due to a lot of them being involved in criminal activity and, quote, sketchy behaviors, end quote.
Didn't they ban that like months ago?
I think they said they weren't going to do it or anything with them.
They banned and like removed a bunch of stuff that was like tied to NFTs.
But maybe it was just the statement that was recent then. That he said
Could be.
That's why they were doing it, because of the criminal activity and sketchy behaviors. But he said he he wasn't totally against the idea of NFTs, just what they're being used for, like the people that are working within them now.
There's definitely a way to do them correctly and use them as a thing that can make sense.
I guess.
But
I think I've talked about this before.
To steal art is awful.
Yeah, a lot of the shit is, and then the environmental implications of them.
Yes, that as well.
I do sort of wish, not that I'm saying I want them or that I'm pro NFTs at all. I do kind of wish that in digital card games, those things were something that you could get rid of in a way that you wanted to. Like it was sort of tradable. But Artifact
Magic
tried
Online,
that, and it died.
The original Magic Online had that. And still has that. You can still play it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's how Artifact was, the game that Steam created.
And sell cards.
It was a Valve collectible card game, and you could, if you had like an extra copy, you could sell it. And that game,
what's his face, right?
Yes, it was by Richard. Yeah. He's the creator of Magic, right? Or one of the creators of Magic.
The creator of Magic.
The creator of Magic. Yeah. Yeah, he worked on that, and it just completely failed. And then for releases this week, no one wanted to compete. WWE 2K22 comes out Friday for pretty much everything except the Switch, I think. Kind of seems weird that they wouldn't release it on the Switch, but maybe they just can't. Yeah, that is the news. And what's coming out this week?
The news.
The news.